riding in my RV, wherever I want to be, because I'm free in my RV. Yeah, I'm riding in my RV.
It's that time again for van life news, and you know what? Hold on to your steering wheels because we got a few interesting characters we're highlighting in today's video. And you know what? We're starting off with somebody who is making a comeback. So you might recognize him and you might not.
I'll let you guys know if you guys don't know me. Well, I've been living in my van for almost 6 years. I'm known as the king of the free world, the king of freedom, the king of the road, your Assyrian king. Along with my home, the greatest motorhome in the world, the Royal Chariot, the Lisa Marie.
Yes, kids, guess what? The king is back, and long live the king. Or maybe not, I don't know. That's your choice to decide, not my choice. After getting kicked off of YouTube a couple of times, somehow Elvis Travels, who goes under a new name, has found his way back onto YouTube. He disappeared after getting kicked off and went on Facebook, is my understanding. I only watched a couple of his videos, and you know what? He's somebody that I hadn't watched a lot. Only a couple times I would, check him out, see what's going on in his life. And I think the main reason I did that is because, you know what, every once in a while he would come and watch my videos and he would comment on my videos. So I thought, hey, you know what? Payback is payback, and yeah, I'll give you some views if you're gonna check me out and give me shoutouts. So what the hey? And believe it or not, the king is actually looking not too bad here, all dressed to the nines there. Quite surprising. The other thing is, if you check out his channel, he's been on just over a week now, almost 2 weeks, and he's already put out 6 videos. So wow, that's quite surprising. So Elvis, who actually goes by the name of Alpha Nomad now, so all capital letters, don't forget the capital letters, so he's that important. So that's his new name. So if you're interested, he is down in Florida with the other snowbirds and everybody else that appears to be going down there. Speaking of Florida, our other YouTuber that I like and watch, he's one that I do watch, and he is down in Florida too. And you know what? It's another nomad who bought a new vehicle, something new to build and live in. So you might recognize him. And yes, indeed, we got Adventure Vanman. That's who I definitely watch a lot of. And I want to update that he has a new vehicle. Look at that. Wow. I really like his box truck idea, step van, whatever you want to call these things, cutaway van. It's a 10-footer. So I think that is really going to work out well for him. Adventure Vanman has been at this van life thing now, living it for 8 years. And his last van was this thing here, a 91 Chevy. And compared, yeah, see, you can see it there. Da-da-da-da-da. And big difference between the step van and this old van. And you know what? I've said it before. These old vans will go freaking forever. As long as you do the proper maintenance on them, a lot of these old vans will easily hit the 1,000,000-mile mark. So, and yeah. The other thing about his old GMC, he is giving it away to somebody else, because you know what? That van was gifted to him, so he's paying it forward by giving it to somebody else. So you'll see that in his latest videos. And the one thing that I really enjoy and like about Adventure Vanman is that, you know what? Brian does odd jobs and temporary jobs and works. He doesn't rely on e-bagging, and he's also a very humble guy. And that's what I like about watching his channel. So we go all the way of humbleness of character to, wait for it. Alright kids, this is how you do it. This is how you make money on YouTube. Super chat, live chat, ask for people to donate. Yep, gotta check this out.
eat garlic.
There you go, live chat. That's how you make money and get people to watch. Wipe your boobies with a baby wipe.
So the plants hire somebody to do it.
What? $2? That's it? That's all you're gonna offer her? You cheap bastard.
Anyways, he lives in Florida, and I was like, I'm gonna put myself out there. I'm gonna like ask him out on a date. So I asked him, and he like responded, and I was like, oh shit. Anyways, and then I said, do you want to go axe throwing? Because that's what you guys suggested that would get his attention.
Oh, it's getting good.
Go axe throwing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just putting a whole lot of hydration on my face and my body because it's hot. Anyways, and then I followed that. He was like, yeah, where? Where are you at? And I told him where it was. He told me where he was in Florida. And I was like, yeah, I'll be here for a while. I live in my car. See, that is the other thing. I was like, if I do go to a sperm bank, pick up some sperm, that would be so weird. And then, like, getting a little turkey baster and, like, just shoot. Oh! I... a hole in it, but it's on the inside.
Okay, I normally don't watch live streams, but this is pretty comical.
Oh, but I'm not going anywhere, cutie. Should I throw this? That poon has about 75,000 miles on it. I don't know what that means. Isn't a poon a vagina? Does my vagina have 75,000 miles on it? Vagina? I was thinking about my vagina today. Never mind.
You know, the one thing that you can say about Unstoppable Morgan is that she is never boring. You never know what to expect from her. I tell you, that's why I watch her channel, and I love that in van life. I don't like the same routine, the same thing over and over, and a lot of van life people do that. But Morgan, wow, what can you say? I don't have words for her channel and what she does. And I'm not the type of person to sit there and watch live streams. To me, they're not my cup of tea, because like I say, I like things that are different and a little bit faster pace and moving. So her other travel stuff, I have to check out her antics all the time. And yeah, so there you go. That's it. Channel that you might want to check out, Unstoppable Morgan. You know what? When I first started watching Unstoppable, she only had like 2,000 subscribers, and she's exploded quite a bit. And if you show her daily averages is around, is it coming in? $258, give or take, she makes per day, a weekly average of $1.8 thousand. With the last 30 days, she made like up to $7.7 thousand this last month, and it shows she could be around 90,000 for the year. So that's what I like about her. What her subscribers are now 136,000. So I've been watching her for a while, and I get a kick out of her. I gotta admit it. So she's doing something right. And like a lot of other YouTubers, Unstoppable Morgan is going through some changes, and she wants to settle down too. Another one who is looking for property. She's not looking for a different vehicle. She's looking to settle down with property in Florida. So, hey, there seems to be a Florida theme here. So that's what her current deal is going on. She's looking for property. Blah. First day at my new lips, as my normal saying is. She's looking to settle down a bit. So, yeah, good luck to you, Morgan, on that. I hope she can keep her subscriber count up even after she stops doing this van or Bronco touring, car touring, or SUV, whatever you want to call a Bronco. Well, let's get out of this Florida little thing that we're on, and you know what? Let's come closer back to home, Vancity. Who else is a representative of Vancity than, hey, Vancity Vanlife? Makes sense, right? So without a doubt, Mr. Vancity Vanlife is by far and away the hardest working YouTuber. You know what? I really love the way he puts his videos together. How he adds the music in it to bring out your emotions in certain scenes. And that is super time consuming. And you know what? All of that is starting to pay off. All of that and uploading videos every day. He's over the 1,000 upload mark. That's pretty freaking crazy. And the other thing is, look at subscriber count is at 150,000. And the other thing is, his money income that he's making off of this, not including Patreon or not including his sponsors that are sponsoring him like Jackery and whatever else, you know what? He's bringing in the coin now. You look at $600 a day, $500 a day, $500. So what's his average? Let's go down a bit. It's showing, yeah, average is $568 a day. Weekly average, $4,000 a week. He's around up to $200,000 a freaking year now. Wow. And you know what? Chrome is putting in the early wake-ups, getting filming done, a lot of time editing. Man, it's a lot of work, but you know what? Like I say, it's paying off. Would I love to be like that? Maybe. I don't have the charm like he does. And he's got those skills, and he's had it because he was a DJ and whatever else. You know the rest of the story, so I don't have to explain it. But like I say, I do watch some of his videos blah, here and there. And it's because my hometown, and I guess I've met him quite a few times and hung out with that crowd a few times. So yeah, I definitely like to update myself on what's going on Chrome's van life. Just past weekend, Chrome had some problems, and you know what? He was stranded in the cold weather, -30. His van didn't break down. He just thought it was frozen up. He went to start it, all the belts were squealing. And you know what? The one thing he didn't do, he should have checked the rad fluid to see if there was frozen in the rad or if there was actually antifreeze in there. So that would have been his best bet instead of getting towed out of there. So, you know, but that's okay. Proper maintenance on the van to make sure it's running tip-top shape, like I say all the time. So that's a tip out to you guys, all you van lifers that are out there. Always check everything over. Fluids, blah, 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 blah. Air in the tires, whatever else. You know what? Drivetrain, always check it out because anything can and will happen in your home. And you know what? You're stranded. What happened if you wouldn't have been by self-service? Or no roads, out in the middle of nowhere? You know what? You're screwed. You're -30. Good luck. Your chances of surviving more than a day, so be careful. And a lot of times when it's that cold, -30, usually it doesn't mean that it's frozen up. It could be your drive belts on the engine. When they're that cold, they start squealing and making noise. The same with the power steering fluid. It's flowing, making noise because everything's working. The alternator's frozen. It's squealing, making noise. It's pretty hard on vehicles. So that's why vehicles in the prairies don't last long, like Winnipeg or Edmonton, areas like that. Not only the salt on the road, but that cold weather just kills engines and drivetrains and whatever, tires, everything. Anyhow, kids, congratulations on Mr. Vancity Vanlife for making whatever kind of money he does. So, like I say, well done. And speaking of congratulations, we owe a congratulations to Nomadic Vanman for reaching 1,000 subscribers. And that's where we're going to end today's video. A big shout out to Nomadic Vanman for reaching a milestone. So my friends, we're going to end this van life news number 2. We're going to come back with number 3 probably at the end of this week or next week. You know what? We're going to try and we should probably try and shorten this down. We don't want too long of videos here. So, and we'll try and do things a little bit quicker. So thanks for putting up with me. I stumbled my way through this. So until that next video, you know what? Hey, same routine as always, my friends. Cheers, stay awesome, and have a great week.